Guys, welcome to this week's weekly Roundup, week commencing the 22nd to the 26th of October. So actually, this is 2 weeks fund performance. This is the week we're specifically focusing on. We had a week off because I was ill for a week, so sorry you've missed us, but we're back now with a vengeance. So let's look at the performance. We are 6.75% up for last week, which puts us at a 3.75% profit for the month. And actually, we've still got some potential profit that will close between now and close the business on Wednesday night, that being the 31st of October, which could put us anywhere between where we are now to 8.75% profit. So I look forward to reporting in the final figure in next week's Roundup. But it's been a long time coming this month, that profit. We had to work hard for it this month. Remember, we're right in the middle of Brexit, all those negotiations going on. It's meant that we've taken half our pairs off the table. So we're not trading pound USD or euro USD or pound yen or even euro yen. So that's 4 of our pairs that we trade regularly off the table. Imagine if you said to a sales force of a company, you can only sell blue pens this week. Of course, everybody's going to want red pens. So you're taking away half of what you can do. Sometimes you have to do that. Do the sensible thing, okay? Don't try and beat the market. Let the market have its little tantrum over Brexit, and we'll get back into those pairs in due course. That decision has stood us in good stead, and here we are now with a definite profit for the month. 3.75 as a minimum, 8.75 as a maximum come close of business on Wednesday. So remember to make those decisions to protect your capital, which is as important as it is picking the right trades. So we're now going to have a look at a couple of trades. I'm going to share with you our winning trade from last week. Let's have a look at that now. Okay, welcome. So this is our winning trade for last week, a particularly nice winning trade. New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. And the screen I'm looking at represents our Fibonacci retracement that we've used on a 4-hour chart. So every candle represents 4 hours. And our Fibonacci runs from the top here all the way down to the bottom, and you can see we've picked our entry here. Now, we don't pick our entry, it's standard on the Fibonacci. We preset that ahead of putting the Fibonacci retracement on there. For those of you that aren't familiar, Fibonacci retracements are one of the key trading tools that we use, and I think it's a very, very powerful, simplistic way of trading the markets, particularly on higher time frames, so above H1. H4 and D1 daily is the time frame that we apply it for. So you can see on this trade, we've hit the bottom, it's retraced up to our entry very, very nicely, and in a matter of just, I think, 2 days, it's come down very rapidly and made us our 3% without any real retracements along the way. So that's been a super trade for us. It just shows you that sometimes keeping it simple, stupid, KISS is the best approach. We don't have any other indicators on that chart other than the Fibonacci retracements and the relative entry points and our trade management tools. So 0.5%, 1%, 2%, 2.5% and 3%, so that we're maximizing our profit on that. So that's our winning trade for the week. I just wanted you to see sometimes simple is best. Okay, now we're going to have a look at our lesson of the week, our losing trade of the week. I'm going to share that with you on a separate screen now. So now we're going to take a look at our learning trade. Now, normally I would pick a losing trade as our learning trade. Why didn't it pan out as we wanted it to? This is different. This is still, to this day, a live trade. So I'm picking it because you can see, again, we've used the Fibonacci retracement from bottom to top this time. The winning trade this week is a short position. This is a long position, and it's on pound yen. Now in the video I said we're not trading the pound pairs because of Brexit, but we are on the higher time frames, okay? It's only on the lower time frames where the volatility can take you out. I'm happy to trade pound and euro, pound and euro pairs on a higher time frame. Now, the reason I'm showing this is it's got halfway down. You just never know, okay? You just never know where it's going to retrace. Winning trade previously was a New Zealand dollar Japanese yen. This is a pound Japanese yen. We were in a short position on New Zealand dollar Japanese yen, and we're in a long position here. The market doesn't always follow that all the Japanese yen pairs are going to go short at the same time. So you've got to be mindful of that. You've got to be prepared to see the charts for what they are and use the tools appropriately. So right here, right now, I can tell you we are at a break-even situation on this trade. It's started to react very nicely. Unfortunately, today is UK budget, so goodness knows what this evening's going to bring and how it will affect the markets. We'll be employing the trade management that we use to make sure we protect our capital, and we're likely to de-risk this trade ahead of budget news being released. So, lessons from this: same pairs don't always go in the same direction. So New Zealand dollar Japanese yen, remember, was a short position, and pound yen is a long position. It doesn't always follow suit, that one is going to follow the other. Keep it simple with your trading. Use a limited amount of tools and indicators. Don't clog up the charts and make it so unreadable you can't actually see what's happening. And that's our lesson this week. Thanks for watching, guys. So guys, I hope you took something out of the winning trade and the learning trade of the week. Very important to always learn our lessons and keep refining our trading as we move forward. I want you to be aware of some of the data coming up this week. Specifically, it's come very quickly. It does seem to come around. These 4 weeks rotate very quickly, but it's non-farm payroll again at the end of this week. We'll cut October off on the 31st. We don't do it on a week-by-week basis. We do it on a date basis, or the closest date to the end of the month. October finishes on Wednesday, which leaves Thursday and Friday for November. My prediction is that we'll take 0 trades in that time. Okay? Leading up to NFP, there'll be very little activity, especially post-budget in the UK, and with Brexit rumbling along, so we've taken some of the pairs off the table in the short term. So we'll see what NFP brings. I think that'll set us up for a banging start to November, starting from a week today, the following Monday. So be cautious leading up to NFP, be acutely aware of it, and make sure you manage any of your live trades well ahead of NFP announcement. Guys, thanks for checking in. Make sure that you put any insights and comments in the box below. Check out our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of these videos, and give us a big thumbs up on Instagram and Facebook. Thanks for watching, guys.